there's a fellow named Robert Rodat, the genius, gentleman, great writer. He was the creator and the writer of the pilot. And, created all our characters. When we first shot the pilot, he spent much time with each of the actors, and at that time he was very excited about the character die. Very. He spent hours in my room. He'd bring up stacks of videos to me to watch. In fact, forced me to watch The Magnificent Seven. Forced me to watch Seven Samurai. Did you watch it yet, Peter? Did you watch it? And I did. And he told me, very excited about the character. He told me I was a combination of, I was really James Coburn, or the Silent Samurai. Literally, who, I think they had 1 or 2 words in the movies. I think James Coburn talked maybe once or something in all of, in the Magnificent Seven. But that who my character was. And as we started to shoot the pilot, there's a scene at the end of the pilot where I put a helmet on Maxim Knight, on the Matt Mason character, showing kind of tenderness and kind of a caring and a paternal kind of an effort on my part. But that was developed by him and Steven Spielberg on the day on the set, and they said, you know what, we're going to make you kind of like the one that the kids go to. You kind of reluctantly teach them how, but you don't really talk, but you really have a way with the kids. So we're going to make you kind of like the Charles Bronson character in Magnificent Seven. And also, you're kind of like the right-hand man of Tom Mason. Well, the thing was, that was the initial. That was a seedling. And then we got greenlit to a series about 4 months after we shot that. And then about 7 months after that, we started to shoot. In that big chunk of time, a lot of people going off to do their own projects. Well, he got approached with these writing gigs, and he went off and did that. And when we went to series, they brought on a whole bunch of new writers, and then from there on, well, the next few episodes, I feel that I was in there, but then suddenly I kind of take them back seat. In the till Die's demise. I felt that when there was somebody going to die, it was going to be a 50% chance me, 50% chance somebody else. I knew it because every time they showed me with any kind of relevance in the storyline, it was usually when I was cocking my gun and I was going off blasting something.
Exactly.
How many times I get hurt over the 2 seasons, more than any character. To put my character, if I'm at the front lines, I'm the most eager one, going out and putting my ass on the line every time, then he's going to die. He has to die. It's a war show. All he knew, and with great resolve, he knew he was going to die. He knew it. He knew that, there's going to be a price tag if we're going to win this thing, and I think he made a decision within himself, because he's most expendable, because he had nobody to live for. He could have, but I think he was so selfless that he would never even consider any kind of relating with people. The only motivation he had was to win the war, and he knew that. And with like samurai-like discipline, he would do his job and put in 110% effort. And doing that, he would die. That's how I feel that he felt. And there's times when I would be in these ensemble scenes, and Dai would have to suffer through some of the dialogue, the teenage angst dialogue. And there was a few occasions in some of the episodes where they're talking, the camera would pan over to me, and you can't fall asleep as an actor or as a character because he's always alert. But there's some times when literally you would see a slight roll of my eyes, and that was Peter Shinkoda, the actor, listening to the dialogue as I had no dialogue, but also I know it served Dai's, his whole disposition, because he knows that there's no time to be wasting about talking about if they're going to go steady or not. And as they're bickering or having their little arguments over and over, he knows that he's got to take out communications towers or whatnot, or walk the perimeter of the base. So I think he was very focused on that and nothing else, and he wouldn't even indulge in putting in his 2 cents worth in such a trivial conversation. I've dealt with in the immediate aftermath after I was told that Dai was gonna perish in the season finale. I dealt with that, I mean, 7, 8 months ago on set, and you know, when that happened, it cast a really dark shadow over the season finale. We're really a tight cast, and I think a lot of people, including the crew, had a hard time with it going. Not necessarily losing Dai, but losing Peter Shinkoda, the actor.